Alright folks, once again we're going to be drawing Lewis dot structures using an EN chart. We'll go over molecular geometry, orbital geometry, hybridization, and X notation. Now remember, you're going to need two handouts, a periodic table and handout 6A from the website. So just make sure you have those before you start drawing these. Alright, so let's look at the problem we're going to do tonight. We're going to do PO4 negative 3. Alright, so let's go ahead and start our EN chart. Let's make a list. We've got phosphorus, we've got 4 oxygens, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we got another charge on this one. So we make a list of those, and then we look see what column they're in on the periodic table to get the valence electron count. Now the charge, if the charge is negative 3, that means it's got 3 more electrons, so put a plus 3 here. It's not going to need anything because it's just a charge. Now on the periodic table, you'll notice that phosphorus is in column 15, so it'll get a 5. Oxygen is in column 16, so it'll get a 6. Okay, so your column A on your scratch work should look like this. Now, after that, all these will need 8, and we need to add these up now. And when we add these up on the A, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 24, and then 29, 32. So there's 32. This would be N equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 40. Subtract these for the shared amount of electrons. That's 8. And bond amounts, half of 8 is 4. So the number of non-bonding electrons is 32 minus 8, which is 24. Now let's go ahead and draw this. Phosphorus would be the central atom, and we've got 4 oxygens. Notice that it takes 4 bonds to connect them to the P, and when we do that, we use all 4 of our bonds, so we don't have to worry about making any. Now every O right now only has 2 electrons on it because of the bonds, so we need to give an octet, so we're going to give each O 6 dots. When we do that, we end up getting our octets, and we end up using all of our electrons, all of our non-bonding electrons. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. So we've used all those. Now remember, it's got a charge, so let's put brackets around it. And then let's put the charge on it on the outside, 3 minus. But if your professor or teacher will let you, you can write negative 3. Now we're done other than writing the orbital geometry, the molecular geometry, the hybridization, the polarity, and the X notation. Okay, and you can get all this from handout 6A. Now the thing is, here we've got 4 bonds. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bonds. And we have no lone pairs on the central atom, so we're looking for 4, 0. Once you look on handout 6A, 4, 0 would be a tetrahedral shape for orbital geometry and molecular geometry. Remember, this is molecular geometry. So let's go ahead and record that on our sheet of paper here. Tetrahedral. Hybridization is sp3. We know that from handout 6A. Now look, here it is right here. There's a hybridization, sp3. Polarity, notice it's grayed in this, so that means it's nonpolar. So let's go ahead and record that. It's nonpolar. The X notation is AX4. Now it doesn't have any lone pairs, so since it doesn't have any lone pairs, you don't have to worry about writing the E down. Okay, so I hope this helps. Just watch the video over and over again. until you've got this down pat, and I hope it helps. That just leaves us with only the credits to have to look at. So like I said, I really hope it helps. Alright guys.